Right. Right. Hey. Come around. Whoa. Just hold them here in this old drop of water. Whoa, when you've got airy leg cobs like this, if you, well, depends if you've got any clean water. I mean, this is spotless, this is the test, you know, the best river in the world, I reckon. Anyway, they wash their legs out, and if you're, like we're going on from here, we're not just stopping here, you know, this ain't the end of the job, in other words. As long as you've got enough room to dry, you know, take them home and their legs dry out, well, that's just lovely, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Just perfect. Come up, come on, come around. Come around. Come around. I'm going to pull in over tight here. There's a little horse on the outside, she's in the traces. There's a good boy. And then whoa, stand. Just stand on a night, stand still, that'll do. Stand still when I tell you. Stand on a nice slack rein, you know. And this is their first time in the river, just the two of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've been in alongside the other horse to learn the job, but when they'll go in together, it shows they've got confidence, do you know what I mean? In each other, which is exactly what you want in a pair. Walk on. Pull on, boy, little fella, come on. You'll see when they come up here, how they climb out. This is heavy vehicle, this is heavy as your wedding vehicle, if not heavier, look. Oh, stand. And they just stand beautifully quiet, which is what you want, you know what I mean? All very good, you know. Walk on, boys, walk on. Get up. Anyone can drive horse fast, but it's that they'll stop and that they'll go over this ground. I mean, this ground here, this track's fucking terrible, bouncy. Hey, come on, boys, get away. Canter, canter, canter. It's terrible, bouncy and rattly, you know. This, so. Whoa. What you want them to do is that. Whoa, stop. And stand quiet. So when they've had all the excitement or something like that, they're not, you know, jumping and leaping about. They're just walking along nice and quiet, come out the river, and if I say to them, trot, canter, canter, they'll go along on a slack rein, no rein at all on them, hanging down between them, and they'll canter. Till I just check them, just gently. Uh-oh, babies. Trot. And I'll come back to a trot. And if I want to do an emergency stop, whoa. Stand. Let's break some reins, obviously. Because if you pulled their mouths up with this stuck up their arse, I mean, they'd knock them over. You know what I mean? It's just too heavy, look. Right, walk. No, walk when you're told. Now these have only got little brass snaffles in, which I forgot to mention. They're wearing them for the first time today. Up until now, they've just had the rubber bits in, but they've been up alongside the other horse, look, when they've got the rubber bits in. So if they bounce and jump about, they don't hurt their little mouths. Well, you've given me two horses here that have already had their mouths, you know, put it this way, without being, if horse comes to me and he's never been touched at all, I can get their heads and their mouths lovely. You know, but I mean, nice head carriage, nice and soft on the mouth. These are soft on the mouth as much as you'd get with horses that have already been mouthed. I just had a big Gelderlander out this morning, 17-hand, 3-year-old Gelderlander. He's got a rubber bit in his mouth, an inch thick, and you can squash it with your fingers. Well, I can stop him on a sixpence, do anything I like with him, back him, do anything I like just with that, and no weight on my hands, which is more important. So really, seriously, a child or someone, you wouldn't have let a child drive a horse like that, 3-year-old Geldelander, but it would have the strength, put it that way, to control the horse and like that. And whoa, stand. That's it. We're not waiting here because of this motor, that's nothing at all. But stand still now, all my babies. Right, no, come back, darlings. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. That's it. Now pushing that up quite a hill in a second. Oh, that takes some doing, you know, a big heavy carriage. But if you've gone up to a church, oh baby, steady, just walk. If you've gone up to a church and and like even now, all right mate, even now, these are going downhill. They're holding all this back. Look at me feet, feel me feet. We're going downhill, make no mistake. They're holding it back right, no brakes on at all. And that is lovely. I mean, this is heavy, make no mistake. So if your brakes went, which you never know, do you? They'd hold it on their little necks, look, and they're britching, no trouble at all. Go on in, boys, just trot. We just trot away now. Steady, boys. You see now their little edge, just the same height, flat faces. You know, it's taken a lot to do these horses like this, because I say they've come from different homes, they've been handled, you know, with their mouths, and then one had a problem in his mouth, I think he said. Well, it don't make it easy, does it? But we're coming up here now. Whoa, boys, steady. Nice slow sign, you know, outside the school. You know, red. Nothing, straight over it. It. See, they gallop in here for me. Now when we stop in the middle here, they can have a drink, alright?
Have they never been in here before, Brian?
Not in this one, no.
What? Get off.
Whoa, hold him there, that's it.
What?
Whoa, boys.
Down, boy.
You look at the fish in here. You'll see them in a minute. Yeah?
Yeah.
They've done about 18.
What? Go on, boys, get off.
You'll have to cut them a lot tighter than that.